There's a lot of people teaching stupid shit. And if you want more stupid and you want more shit in your life, do stupid shit. On the other hand, my name is Mr. 2020. You are listening to the Power of Imagination podcast. Let's dive in. You know, there's some stuff that's just obviously stupid shit. Well, at some point it becomes obvious. I'll admit it. I've done affirmations and I've made vision boards. I even made brainwave recordings with affirmations built inside. One day, I sent one to a client. By the way, these were custom recordings. I charged $100 a piece for them. And I built them around their personal mental patterns, their goals, their outcomes, their position in life. I had a lot of fun with this. And they were all subliminal, which made it even better. And I sent one to a client, and he had the absolute best results. And I went, oh my God, this is great. Send me a testimonial, if you would. And I decided on my end I was going to do a deep analysis. What made this one so good? And here's what I found out. I sent Jonathan Rick's recording. Jonathan and Rick were two very different people. And I sent Jonathan Rick's recording by mistake. And Jonathan got great results. And that just confirmed something for me. Because I was doing some dumb shit. I made some good money doing dumb shit. Some people do that. I've done it. But when I realized it was dumb shit, I stopped. Because it was just confirmation of the power of imagination. And you are listening to the Power of Imagination podcast. So some dumb shit becomes pretty obvious at some point. Sort of like believing the rocks in the sky have more power in your life over you. Sort of like believing that the rocks in your pocket are what matter until you lose your special rocks. And then shit hits the fan, doesn't it? Not because you lost the rocks, but because you're imagining what didn't matter mattered. I've said it before, I'll say it again. The turn signal does not steer the car. The turn signal is just a courtesy. The music doesn't speed up the car. Even though I gotta admit, I tend to use turn signals and I tend to drive a little fast with some music. But it's not the music, it's the mood. It's the mood of the driver that plays the music. It's the mood of the driver that hits the accelerator. It's the mood of the driver that's like, hey, am I going to use a turn signal? Or am I going to give that guy a Jesus moment? But I seem to digress. Because there's a lot of stupid shit being taught out there. I'm going to give you some subtleness. Ready? It's not emotions and it's not thinking. Those two don't matter. See, here's how I can tell you. Ready? Thinking leads to more thinking, doesn't it? You have a think? Well, you think some more. All right. How about emotions? A lot of people have out-of-control emotions. You see, with thinking, you try to edit it. With emotions, you try to control them. And as far as I can tell, editing and controlling aren't the secret. They're exhausting. On the other hand, you're getting two crass commercials today. ManifestingMasteryCourse.com. 90-day program, $97. I'm breaking all the marketing rules here. Notice immediately, are you imagining, you know what, for $97 I can change my life in some massive ways, take about 10 minutes a day? Mr. 20 says send him an update every 7 days, so he actually gets to know me and can offer some guidance. And celebrate my wins. And point out my shifts. And help me enhance them. That's ManifestingMasteryCourse.com. But let's keep going, then we'll get to the second crass commercial, shall we? So if this isn't about editing your thoughts constantly and controlling your emotions constantly, what's it about? In teaching this stuff for a couple decades now and exploring human potential and the divine experience for what seems like forever, a state is how you experience what you experience. And if you change your experience Well, if you change how you experience, what you experience changes. I got the electric bill. It's up $200. It's not cheap here anyway in Australia. And we really don't have much of the electric things. We have a fireplace. We don't have central heating. It wouldn't work in our classic mud brick mansion home. We don't want it. We've got a dishwasher and a hot tub. And sure, we use the range top once in a while too. But we spend a lot on electricity. And how I experience the electric bill determines a lot of things, including my incomes. Including, am I going to make the classic mistake of imagining that I don't make much money and then cut back? Victoria, turn the lights off, use the dishwasher only once a week. Oh, we could have marital spats over this. That would be fun. Feeling small. Right? Live within your means and make sure you poke at her a lot because she's the one wasting money. And then feel bad about it because you feel small. You see, your size matter. And whenever you get, I can change how I experience what I experience. I could imagine that electric bill having gone up $200 and that being no big deal. $200 more? That's like 2 more people signing up for ManifestingMasteryCourse.com. I can imagine people being blessed by signing up for the course, by imagining their updates. And when I see the electric bill, it's no big deal. See, that's an imaginal experience. You'll notice it has much more in it than a simple thought, than a silly emotion. You'll notice what it has in it? Experience. Personal experience, because people say all the time, Mr. 20, what can I imagine to double income work half the time? What did you imagine? I said, well, I imagine sitting in my Ames chair, sipping my coffee, listening to traffic going down Coringle Drive, and answering your emails. Have a great day. I said, Mr. 20, that won't work for me. I say, I know, because you're not me. See, my alternative was to be traffic. My alternative was 7-Eleven coffee. My alternative was to fill the seat of my car while I sit in traffic. And going to see a boss that I wouldn't be friends with if I wasn't charging him money. And not enough money either. Because if I was doing all that, the electric bill would scare me. But you'll notice I don't try to change how I feel about the electric bill. I change my entire internal experience. If you got gold today, again, the first crash commercial, ManifestingMasteryCourse.com. That's the gateway as far as I'm concerned. That's the bare minimum. ManifestingMasteryCourse.com. I happen to think you're worth $1 a day. It's a 90-day program. Takes about 10 minutes a day, maybe 15. If you want to explore some more, and you'll probably enjoy it. Most people do. Those who don't, I don't understand. But that's okay. And we'll give you the second crash commercial as we come back. After you imagine up something yummy, like maybe sending me your day 7, day 14, day 21 updates, and me writing back to you, because I love that, from my Ames chair, as we go into the silence. All right, so here's some other silly shit people do. Ready? Mr. 20, I'm imagining up doing what I want, when I want, with who I want. It's like, well, that sounds pretty unique. I've only heard that 10,000 times. Seen it on the internet a lot, too. So how you doing it? Well, I'm imagining doing what I want, when I want, with who I want. All right, so they're thinking about it and having some emotions. How long you been doing this, pal? I've been doing it for 9 months. And, well, I'm imagining doing what I want, when I want, with who I want. I said, well, are ya? Has that moved you? It may have changed your emotions. It may have changed what you think about a little bit, but has it moved you? You know what the answer is. And here's the deal. So we begin with ManifestingMasteryCourse.com. It's a lot of fun. The second one, if you want live contact with us, the most elegant way to do that is joinremarkable.com. It's $100 a month. We ask for a 12-month commitment to keep the tire kickers out. Because those who are just interested in this stuff need not apply. But if you go to joinremarkable.com, that's one word, joinremarkable.com, you can click a button and join us. you'll get a vault with $1,000 worth of goodies in it, including ManifestingMasteryCourse.com. And you'll get all those other goodies too. And you'll get all the live calls we've done this year, recorded just for you, with some other goodies too. In other words, you could come play with a group of cool kids that are doing cool things and having a lot of fun. And it seems like more and more, you know what they're actually doing? They're actually doing what I want, when I want, with who I want. Because we're exploring and expanding freedom. We're not having thinky thoughts about it and getting all emotional. All right? You want more silly? You want more stupid? You want more shit? Do stupid shit. Worry about the rocks in your pocket or the rocks in the sky. Get into super sacred, powerful numbers. Or you can explore the power of imagination with us. Have a great day. See ya.